noticed that I was struggling a lot more than normal to breathe and recover from working out. So I went to my local pulmonologist, and we actually did a bronchoscopy and found that I had mold in my lungs.
She spent months in the hospital, and after extensive testing, she was placed on the transplant list.
I can remember the conversation when they told me that I needed a transplant and that I was dying. And when they finally tell you that you're listed, it's this sense of release, but it's hope. It was hope that maybe one day I was going to live to see my nieces grow up, and the future plans that I had always dreamed of now have a possibility of coming true.
But Jennifer's joy came at a high price. In order for her to live, another family in another state had to lose their loved one, and her name was Jill.
I had people from all over my community, my doctors, my friends, my family, all write a little insert into a letter that allowed them to kind of get to know how what Jill didn't just save my life.
It was that connection that led Jennifer to meet Jill's brother, Travis. Little did she know how he would complete her life in an entirely unexpected way.
Wow. Please welcome Jennifer and her fiance, Travis Ellis, to DBL.
Hello.
Hi. Incredible.
We are just in awe up here, as I know our audience is as well. This is so sweet. Jennifer, after you sent the Ellis family your letter, they made a trip to West Virginia to meet you in person. And I really want you to go back there and paint the picture of what it was like getting to know the family.
When we met, it was an immediate connection. I mean, it felt like I had known them my whole life. There was a release of tears, and I think that was tears of closure, tears of joy, tears of peace. It was just, it truly was an unexpected, but like I had known them for my whole life.
Oh, wow, it gives me chills. What was it like meeting Travis for the first time? Was it instant?
Well, I mean, I instantly thought he was a cutie, I will say that. But he was funny, he was sweet, he was kind. I definitely had a little crush, I would say, immediately, but I didn't get to know him until throughout the next year or two.
So he sure is a little cutie. You're right, Jennifer. Travis, I got to ask you, buddy, when did your friendship start developing into a romance?
Well, I mean, we kind of had it, right away, but I'd say like probably about a year and a half later, she got sick at one time. She was up in the hospital, and that kind of, we kept talking, and it, just kind of went from there. And then she came up for my son's graduation, and then it just kind of took off.
Wow, that's beautiful. Jennifer, you were obviously already close with the family, but what did they think when you announced your relationship?
Well, it was actually very important to us that we spoke to each of the family members to ensure that they were on board for something like this, because the situation is very unique. At first, they actually were just scared because they didn't want to lose me. So they wanted to make sure that we knew what we were doing and that we understood that no matter what, I was always going to be a part of their life. And we had that conversation as an adult. We knew that I was never leaving, and he was always going to have me next to him, whether he liked it or not. But then after that, they loved me, and that now they're just excited to be able to just say that we're actual in-laws.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they kind of knew it before we even did, because they are like, well, we already seen it, and we knew it was happening.
You're fooling no one. Yeah.
I mean, this story just gets me. I mean, to think that Jennifer, Travis, your sister's lungs are in her. That, to me, is just beautiful. How did Jill's sacrifice impact the way that you both moved into this next phase of your lives?
Sorry, I get a little emotional in this because honestly, I just wouldn't be here. So her sacrifice means the world to me, because I wouldn't have fell in love. I wouldn't be getting married. I wouldn't have gotten to see my nieces be born. There's just so much in the last 5 years that has brought so much joy to my life, and it's all because of her sacrifice.
That's beautiful. I want to kind of change the mood by asking you guys both this question. OH.
What was that? I'm sorry?
OH. What's that? Is that Ohio? I'll help him out.
OHIO.
Oh, there we go.
Go
Buckeyes. That's what's up. Yeah.
He goes, what?
Travis didn't like that
so
one.
we are in Columbus, Ohio because of his work, but I'm a West Virginia girl, so I gotta say, let's go Mountaineers.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take it. Now, you know, I just love to see that smile on both of you guys' faces. Jennifer, I have to ask you, how's your health today?
I'm doing really well. I mean, I'm not running laps or anything because the way lungs work is they do slowly decline over the years. They don't statistically last forever. But I mean, I was on 12 liters of oxygen prior to transplant, couldn't even take a shower without sitting down. Wow. So I'm playing with my nieces and nephews, walking my dog every day. We're just enjoying life.
Look
That's
at you
beautiful.
guys.
Wow.
Man.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Amazing.
Jennifer and Travis, thank you so much for coming on to share your story. DBL Nation, to learn
beautiful.
more about organ donation. It is such a gift. And read more impact stories. Visit organdonor.com. Thank you again.